Good morning everybody and welcome to day 3 of Dingle Races 2011. CR videos will bring you the racing, the action, the excitement as it happens throughout the course of the afternoon. Today is Dawn Milk Derby Day. See you on course.
Sweep the streets I used to own.
Sun is shining down us. It looks good for day 3.
Yeah, I'm off the track there. They've had a little drop of rain overnight. There's been a lot more rain along the road coming to Dingle this morning. But hopefully we'll have a great day's racing. It's a competitive derby, 20 runners maximum field, 2 balloted out. So it's going to be a pretty open race, pretty rough race too, I'd say.
And the first race of the afternoon, I see you have Euro King, is it, going?
Yeah, Euro King was touched off here yesterday evening by a back on top. I see that Dream On, the one the ladies race, is in it, so he'd be a tough enough nut to crack. But sure, hopefully we'll give it a try anyway.
So everything is in readiness for the final day, the big day, the Dawn Milk Derby Day, of course, of Dingle 2011. CR videos will bring you all the action as it happens throughout the course of this afternoon.
Joined here on Derby Day in Dingle by Marky Fitzgerald, a man that's been rolling back the years in recent times, Marky.
I have. So I raced at the Newmarket there a few weeks ago with Conor King and did again the following Sunday. 2 winners. I'm really going well for Dingle now.
And they were all starting to write you off.
They said she was too old, which she's not old at all now, is she? You know what I mean? We're never old. And I hope she does here today now for me. If she does, I'll be back again next year.
So the first race of day 3 has been divided. It's the Mourns and Adams Ballintaggart race to the value 1,500. It's an open horse race, a distance of 1.25 mile. And the main sponsor of the Mourn family Dingle, as we now go out to take a show betting for Division 1 of the first race, day 3, Derby Day in Dingle. What are you making favourite, Michael?
Joint favourites there, Gardy Key, the Spider, and he's for real, 2-1.
2-1, up all night, is it 2s as well, is it?
We know yesterday, I believe.
So there you have it, you have sort of joint favourites here at the moment now He's for real has gone out to 5-2 there now. Gardy Key is a 2-1, up all night at 2-1. Very hard to split him here in the opening race as we go to Jerry Daly for the stats on the first race on the runners and riders.
The runners then, the opening race here on Derby Day, headed by number 9, Don 1, the mount of Owen O'Sullivan. 13 is Gardy Key, the mount of Conor King. 9, Miss Amy, the mount of Darren Egan. 3, Mount Leinster Soldier, Shane Prendergast doing the steering. 15, Queer Times, Oisin Murphy. Had his first winner on this one down in Castle Island. 17, Rumour Has It, the mount of Ian Queely. Number 1, Up All Night, the mount of Jordan Benson. Number 5, The Spider, Liam McKenna. Number 7, He's For Real, Conor Orr, winner here last year. And number 11, Coastal Bluff, big run yesterday. He's the mount of Johnny Burke. Finny, welcome to Dingle. You had your first ride yesterday?
Yeah, it was great. It's great to ride in Dingle. It's one of the best tracks, so.
Pretty firm out there yesterday. Drop of rain today might make it a bit easier.
Yeah, it'll suit my rides anyway, so I don't have a problem with the rain.
Call him what you like. Must have a big chance in the 15 hands.
Yeah, 1.5 miles will suit him, so hopefully he'll go a bit better today. Derby
Day here in Dingle, and it's the day after the night before, Davy. Sheikh Avara, so impressive yesterday.
Well, 3-1, you know.
And I see in the entry place he's in again today.
He's in again today, but hopefully he can repeat performance.
Looking forward to today, the big day, the Derby. Oscar De La Hoya.
Oscar De La Hoya, he'll take his chances in the first race. He's good enough or not. We'll know this evening.
Must have a sporting chance, though. He's been in great form all the year since he made his debut in the market.
He seems to be in good, but I suppose this is his test now. We'll see where all the tippers are, whether they're right or wrong after that.
They were right yesterday anyway.
The Spider moves in with the blue cap, the blue shells back in front of Rumour Has It. Then we have He's For Real, the blinker runner. Lads, with the gates be closed off, if it's not too much trouble now, clear the track. He's left them away and running. Coastal Bluff is the one to go along at the early stages. Now close the gates in front of the stand as they go up the hill at the far side. Coastal Bluff takes them along at the early stages of pack and field. Gardy Key is handily placed in second. In Miss Amy's coming through in third. Don 1 is going 4. The Spider is going 5. Queer Times is 6 up on the inside. Then He's For Real. Rumour Has It in back through the pack. Up all night, the penalised runner, a Mount Leinster soldier, has taken a really serious keen tug early on for Shaney Prendergast. Coming off the Beanbone turn into the home straight, and as they do so, Coastal Bluff and Johnny Buck leads up on the outside, Ono Sullivan and Don One on the rail on the inside. We have Darren Egan and Darren and Miss Amy further wide on the green, the red colours of Conor King, and Conor is cruising along, and Gaudy Key up on the outside, rumour has it. Ian Quealy in between horses up all night, the penalised runner, passing the pack stand here in Dingle as they do so. Being there from the start, Coastal Bluff with Don One for company up on the outside, and then we have Coastal Bluff being followed, being pushed along wide, is up all night. Queer Times is getting closer. Gaudy Key is in 5th place, 6th, and on the inside being pressed along is He's For Real. Miss Amy's between horses to Spider. Then we go back to rumour has it Mount Leinster Soldier whips them in at the descent to Heartbreak Hill, and as they do so, Gaudy Key comes up on the inside. Coastal Bluff is too hard driven up on the outside now. Queer Times is making a bold effort. Then we go to Don One going forward, going back through the pack. Up all night is the one that's gone through into clear second place as they come off the Beanbone turn. That gets sending fine, and they are getting tired and strung out at the bend at the far side of the track. Mount Leinster's leader as well back. He's For Real won't be winning this afternoon. Indian File as they pass the legendary Beanbone turn inside the final furlong. Conor King and Gaudy Peebles along. 2, 3, 4 lengths now to up all night. The penalised runner in second place. Coastal Bluff is third. In 4th place in Queer Times. Miss Amy is 5, 6 on the inside. Then we've Gaudy is coming up on the outside. The Spider inside the distance. It looks as if it's going to be another one for Conor King. He's Gaudy Key, but coming again is up all night. The penalised runner inside the final few hundred yards. Gaudy Key takes it in convincing style. Up all night is second. In 3rd place, Coastal Bluff on the inside. Queer Times, Miss Amy, the Spider on the inside.
Back they come then for the opening race on Derby Day here in Dingle. The Morns and Adam Ballantarget race over 1.25 miles, and it's gone to Gaudy Key. Another winner for Limerick, a 4th winner of the meeting here for Conor King. Winner down in Castle Island back in June. Out in front and run them ragged here. 13-111 as they passed. Four winners for the meeting. He was really travelling well throughout.
Yeah, he did. He travelled well. He was just a bit unlucky last year. He just folded, or yesterday. I mean, he just folded the last furlong and a half, and the step down to 1.25 miles really seemed to suit him.
He won well in Castle Island as well earlier in the year.
Yeah, he did, and the lads are good to me now. That's the second winner there after giving me, so it's brilliant.
And the ground, Conor, for the derbies, the rain getting into it a bit.
It's a bit slippy now on top, but it's greasy, but it's alright.
Joined here by the lads who are enjoying a tremendous season on the mark earlier on with Rockview Flyer. Gaudy Key back to form in the bang.
Back to form, Joe, yeah. He missed the break there yesterday and
stayed on well.
He did, yeah, but he has to be up there with the pace, so we got out of the ring early today. We made sure he wasn't going to miss it today,
He won well in Castle Island earlier in the year.
He did, yeah. Look, sure, Jesus, Conor rode him perfectly, We wanted the rail, and once we got the bell and he got the rail, he got to the front. But the only thing we were afraid of, he got to the front too soon coming down the straight. But
he was clear at that stage.
He was, yeah. But he's a road now for stopping that fella. But
Rockview Flyer and Billy Bob, were they running later in the day?
Yeah, Billy Bob Captain is running in the race.
Captain as well. Sorry.
But look, he ran well yesterday. He's in again today. But the ground, we'd like it to be a bit softer,
Gaudy Key, joined here by Seamus Hennessy, the winning owner of Gaudy Key. Seamus, the winners and closure in Dingle.
Well, we're absolutely thrilled, but I have to commend Kevin White. When we brought him on board in the early part of his career, we gave him a great start. I'm delighted we were able to do it, but he's proven himself now right across the country during this year. But we've been ably assisted by young Conor Fahey and Gavin Sheehan and Brian Whelan. So there's 3 or 4 of us together in it, and Mike and Mary Reardon. And we're extending our syndicate now. And I suppose we want to do a little bit more around West Limerick, and I hope to see you in Castlemahon over the next couple of weeks as well. Maybe we'll get a run there. So thanks for your hospitality. The Gochéine here, Sudangan.
Won't be easy win a race in Castlemahon.
Well, we'll be up against it certainly, because the creme de la creme, I'm told, will be touching down for that.
The result of Division 1 of the first race of Day 3 of Dingle is as follows. First, number 13, Gaudy Key, returned the 6-4 favourite. Second was number 1, Up All Night at 2-1. Third was number 11, Coastal Bluff at 5-2, and 10 went to post. William O'Donovan, talk to me, how's Dingle treat you?
Actually not too bad. After shake of arm winning yesterday, it was a good old turn. We got a good turn in the south of Ireland yesterday with shake of arm winning. He was our banker for the meeting.
Tell me, the derby today, what would you be fancying?
Well, his stablemate, Oscar de la Hoye, the horse that will beat him will win the Dingle Derby.
There you have it from William Donovan. The horse that will beat Oscar de la Hoye will win the derby here this afternoon. So the second race coming up in your programme is Division 2 of the first race, which is the Mullins and Adams Ballintaggart race to the value of 1,500. Open horse race and a distance of 1/4 mile. The main sponsor of the Morton family Dingle. As we now go to the betting ring and see what they're laying on this Division 2 of the first race of Day 3 of Dingle. What are you going on this now in this Division 2, the first?
We're 9 to 4, 3 man. I'm not sure about him because I don't. He's a Northern horse. He wouldn't be one of ours, and we've a couple in the we've Euro King, Euro Star, Devante, another one of ours. They have chances.
Johnny Daly's horses. So it's 9 to 4, Dream On, 5 to 2, Devante, 3 to 1, Euro King, and Jackie's Dream. Cracker Jack is at 4, Euro Star. But Dream On to take the Division 2 of the first race. As we now go to Johnny Daly to fill us in on the runners and riders.
Runners then for the second division of this 1.25 mile, headed by number 2, Dream On. Impressive winner of the Ladies' Derby yesterday for Orla Glacken. 8 is Euro King, runner-up yesterday afternoon for Pat O'Donnell. Cracker Jack is 4 for Emma Sweeney. 16 is Devante, the mount of Joe Doyle. Euro Star is 10 for Sarah Dempsey. Jackie's Dream, winner yesterday. Number 12 for Seymour. Behind them we've got 18, Mick McGoogle, Lim Kelleher. Down the line we go to number 6, Someday Soon for Owen O'Sullivan. Thanks a lot. Number 14 for Paul Leckie. The runners, the second division of this 1.25 mile.
The man that owns the pie, who did the business here in Dingle on Day 2, and your voice is gone.
It's gone, yeah, from Rowan all day yesterday. It's gone from last night celebrating.
Big celebrations last night, was there?
Big celebrations, yeah. Brilliant and banners.
Great victory, of course.
Oh, fantastic. Couldn't believe it. It was a double victory.
Took the bookies, did he? For a few bucks?
Yeah, we got a few pounds in her, yeah.
Yeah.
We did.
And they're just being tugged along to come back in now. The forward, and he's left them away and running, and as he does so, Euro King is up there early on. Mick McGoogle is coming through with Euro Star up on the outside. Someday Soon, thanks a lot on the inside. The Vanati is coming next. The previous winner is Jackie's Dream up on the outside of Dream On, and whipping them in is Someday Soon. At the top of Heartbreak Hill, thanks a lot with the Vanati going up. And then we have making ground up on the outside is Cracker Jack, goes very wide of that bend, it has to be said, in between horses. We've got Euro Star and Sarah Dempsey is handily placed. The ladies are coming to the fore. Cracker Jack runs very wide at that bend, going for the better ground perhaps. Thanks a lot on the inside between horses. Then Euro King up on the outside, Euro Star for the wide Cracker Jack. The Vanity's yellow colours gets closer, then with Jackie's Dream back to Orla Glacken and Dream On, and whipping them in at this point in time is Someday Soon at the bell. They're split across the track. Thanks a lot on the inside, being ushered along with Euro King. Up on the outside is Euro Star, then the Vanity is coming closer, third on the inside, going very wide. Cracker Jack, Mick McGoogle is boogled along. Dream On is out the back as well as they go into the 5 furlong mark and meet the rising ground up towards Heartbreak Hill, and as they do so up front, Euro King from Thanks a Lot, the Vanity, then Mick McGoogle coming up on the inside Someday Soon. Euro Star is being pressed along, 9 stone 12 on Jackie's Dream, a lot of weight. Dream On is being asked a few questions, and the one Cracker Jack is finding it pretty tough to get going down the far side. Off the descent of Heartbreak into the Beanbone turn, and the legendary Beanbone turn, and as they do so there's very little change up front, where Euro King and Pat O'Donnell from Thanks a Lot up on the outside, closing all the time under a good ride from Paul Leckie in third place. Mick McGoogle and Liam Keller, he's getting closer. The Vanati is being pressed along 5. Then we go back to Someday Soon, Euro Star up on the outside. Dream On is coming, and then we go back to Jackie's Princess Not. They're spurting some weight, but they're inside the distance. Thanks a Lot now, but up on the outside, the danger could be Mick McGoogle, and the inside press along is Euro King. Inside the final few hundred yards, Thanks a Lot. Dream On is coming like a but inside the distance. Thanks a Lot from Dream On, and third in the outside, Mick McGoogle, Euro King. Then we go to the Vanity, Euro Star, back to Someday Soon.
As we welcome back the winner of the second division of the 1.25 mile, it's gone to the former Dingle Derby winning jockey Paul Leckie. For Declan McGuigan, it is Thanks a Lot. Paul, well done, many congratulations. You came well out there up the straight.
Yeah, had been covered into the bell. I was he was flying, so he wasn't.
Connor, my own fella, Euro King.
We changed the ground too, it helped them a lot, innit?
Yeah, and the way there's a couple of the other set penalties as well.
Yeah.
Good horses for been running well in the up north.
He's only coming himself, to be all fairness now.
Moving on to the Derby, Paul.
Yeah. It's ground's coming right from me too. A wee squeak, hopefully.
What are you on?
Patsy Star.
Each way chance?
Yeah, I hope so, no, yeah.
Declan, well done. Good horse, this fella.
It was okay. Just had been a lot of problems, like, you know. But
he'd been running well up north.
He'd been running all right, but he'd been hanging all the time. So we took him to the vet after a Ballantrae. He was second to Jerry Collins' horse, but he hung through the whole race. And Paul said, you know, get the hanging sorted out, and there's a decent horse. He's only 4-year-old, so
plenty of improvement to come.
Plenty. He ran well on Friday night. He just didn't see out 2 mile, but today,
job done.
Job done. He won in Scotland earlier on the year, and you know he's still a maiden up the north.
So the result of Division 2 of the first race is as follows. First, number 14, Thanks a Lot, returned to 4-1. Second was number 2, Dream On at 5-2 favourites. Third was number 18, Micmac Moogle at 4-1, and 10 went to post. Any tip for the Derby, lads?
There would be 5 or 6 of them, I suppose.
I suppose they would.
Yeah, we find who the ones.
You know what?
No.
You're just here for the days.
That's it, only enjoy myself.
We're here supporting, is it Conor King?
Oh, yeah.
Local lad at home from Kilbrinn, North Cork.
And going well.
He's going to win it out. He's flying. He's a
Well, he's going well here now in Dingle anyway at the moment, in fairness.
And I won about €500 on the last race.
On Gadi Key?
Yeah. I put down about 100. I put down 100. I got great price for it. I'm taking €500 out of, or €500 out of Dingle.
So the second race on the programme of day 3 of Dingle 2011 is the Throwdown race to the value of €1,500 at 15 hands. The distance is 1.5 miles, and the main sponsors are Bernard O'Sullivan, Gallivan's Travel Agency, and Shroud Owen House. As we now head for the betting ring to see who they're making favourite for this one. Well, John, how's Dingle treat you?
Not so bad, no, not too bad.
Yeah. How was yesterday?
It was okay, we won a few pounds.
No, what are you making favourite here for the second race on day 3?
Well, number 7 was the one that was backed up.
Off the board yesterday?
Yeah.
And you're going Booty Man and call him what you like also?
Well, no, call it what you like is a bigger price now, it's 4-1.
What does Dingle mean, Andrew?
Oh, an annual pilgrimage.
And and a few bets thrown in.
Oh, yeah.
White flag is raised again as he brings him into line. He's left him away and running, calling what you like, not the best of breaks early on. Level-headed, and Luke Dempsey sets the pace early on. Spartacus going through. Then the Booty Man and Megan Carberry up on the outside. Then is Dingle Rock further wide. We have the nearest one to us is 10 Hocka with Volvo 2. 2 complete circuits of the track ahead of them. 10 Hocka leads him into the bend with Level-headed going 2 up on the outside. There's Volvo 2. Then we go to the Booty Man is next. Then we go to Spartacus up on the outside then, and trying to come with a run through after losing a lot of ground is calling what you like. Between horses is Little Rock running very well for Conor King, then back through the pack. Red Merlin whipping the minute in time is wee Jimmy. A long way to go. Jane Hocka and Kate Cran out in front. Level-headed Luke Dempsey going 2 in third place. Volvo 2. And the redoubtable Philip Queely from Ballyvaughan in the County Clare. In fourth place then is Megan Carberry and the Booty Man. Petty Fallu and Paul Leckie goes 5-6 then. We have Finney McGuire driving on, you can call him what you like. English Belly and Joe Doyle goes up to take over from this one. Spartacus, Donald Delahunt up on the outside, Little Rock. And the irrepressible Conor King then back to Red Merlin. Red Merlin is the Mount of Oshie Murphy whipping them in. A wee Jimmy, a disappointing run so far. A long way to go though. One complete circuit of course. Kate Cran and Tin Hocka will lead them into the bend up on the outside. Volvo 2 bulls along now to take it up for Philip Queenie. Gets a push in the bum to get on about its business as they go up into the far side of the track. The Booty Man and Megan Carberry goes second place. English Bella is third up on the outside then. Red Merlin running on 4. Level-headed has gone 5. Call him what you like is 6. Petty Fallu is 7. And coming through then we've got Spartacus up on the outside. Hard driven then is Little Rock. You can be forgetting about the rest of them. We Jimmy's running on very late at the top of the hill on the inside. It's English Belly now taking it up. Red Merlin is trying to make significant ground in second place, but they Rowan will come from the front, but the Booty Man being driven on by Megan Carberry again as they come off the legendary Beanbone down in the inside English belly. Going remarkably well at this point in time for Joe Doyle. He hasn't moved an inch on this one yet. Up on the outside, hard press Red Merlin. The Booty Man is trying to come back for more. And then we go to Volvo 2 back to the follow, call him what you like. Little Rock is running on late up on the outside with Jimmy making late ground. But English Ballet from up on the outside finishing fast. Red Merlin is just between these two as they come inside the distance. Will it be another winner for Joe Doyle? Yes, it will. English Ballet is the belly of the ball. In second place is Red Merlin, third. The Booty Man. Then we go back to Volvo 2.
They come back then after the 15 hands, and it's another winner for Joe Doyle, for English Bill. Joe Doyle who'll be on your man, the Dawn Milk Dingle Derby very soon. Give a great Dingle reception to English Bill, to Joe Doyle. Joe, well done, English Bill, been running well all the year.
Yeah, he's been fairly consistent, but
was he running well against older horses as well?
Yeah, he was, but he just needs the trip, so we decided to run him in the hotter race, and turns out it worked out well for us.
Quick and really well up the straight.
Yeah, he did. He hit the front a bit early, but we're very happy he stayed at it, and just like to say that was for my mum. So.
It was, who's been sick lady, but she's making a good recovery.
Yeah, she's in flying form.
And how many is that for the weekend, Joe?
That's number 3.
Jim, how long was that plot being
the whole year, Jerry, the whole year.
English Bill was second in the market, I think, in the maiden.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, and been going well since.
Flying it since. Had a great run last Sunday on the beach to Neon Tiger.
That's good form.
I couldn't see him getting beat today, to be honest.
Had you a few quid on?
A small few pounds, just to cover the weekend's expenses.
Tell me about your man for the Derby.
Sure, the boys look on his run the other night. We'll be hoping for the best one.
And Neon Tiger won't be far away, I suppose.
Well, on that form he won't.
The result of the second race is as follows. First was number 10 English Bill returning the 8-1. Second was number 8 Red Handed, also at 8-1, and third was number 3 Booty Man, a 7-4 favourite, 11 went to post. Being joined here now by Pat Lawden. Pat, who was very unlucky yesterday evening on day 2.
He was unlucky, alright. Yeah, what happens, so that's the way it goes.
That's the joys of racing, yeah. Now, what's the story here on day 3?
It was Vac, give it a good rattle. The ground is going to be dead, alright.
Would that be carrying a penalty now?
She will be carrying a penalty after last night, like.
Yeah.
And Minnie ran well as well.
Yes, so it's sort of wide open, really.
Like, she was fresh coming in, like she pulls out fresh again today. She's nearly run well, as I'd say as well.
So the third race on the programme on day 3 of Dingle 2011 is the Benders Hotel Irish Pony Derby to the value of €1,750, 14 two-hands pony race, a distance of 1 1/4 mile, and the main sponsor are Benders Hotel Dingle, as we very shortly will go to the betting ring to see who they're marking up as favourites for this one. What do you making favourite, PJ?
There's, at the minute, the money's for Mini Me, but the market's only opened. Yeah. But Psycho Bob and Vodka are joint favourites.
At
3-1. And Molly's Dream, co-favourite of 3.
Vodka will be carrying a penalty from last night, won't he?
He will indeed, yeah. And he's up in distance. And Mini Me was finishing very well the last night.
Make any money yesterday?
No, lost.
Oh, Jesus, you're always losing.
Oh,
well, sure, we'll have a sing-song for you.
Only for the pie, we'd have to walk home.
The pie did the business?
The pie did the business. The Bloody Bun and Syndicate.
I'm sure you're laughing so.
Smiling.
Tricky Times, Pennies from Heaven. He's left them away and running. Psycho Bob didn't get off early, neither did the rest of the pack. But up front, going on through the pack there now is Drive On Georgie with Tricky Times up on the outside. Then we have Miss Wonderful as they reach the top of Heartbreak Hill and the descent to the far side. Down with Drive On Georgie for Miss Wonderful on the inside. Then we go to Tricky Times. Getting closer then through the pack we have Minnie Me and Jekyll and Hyde is in between horses with Pennies from Heaven, Handley Place. The Whistler is coming next in the recent winner Vodka. On the edge, which we all are at this point in time. Then back to Psycho Bob running a super race after a bad start. Then back to Molly's Dream up on the outside. Sneaky Snake between horses. Credit Crunch whipping them in. Then Asian Dancer And out in its own is Golden Girl as they come up the home straight. A wall of 14, 2 ponies up on the outside. Vodka looks to be taking it up between horses. Then we have Tricky Times, but back on the inside now and under good scram. Drive on Georgie takes them along with Vodka. Eat the Evidence in between horses. Pennies from Heaven, Miss Wonderful goes the shorter way around. Coming up on the outside then Joe Doyle is moving swiftly as well at this point in time on Molly's Dream as they go past that point of departure. A lot of scrummaging, making for Heartbreak Hill, and Molly's Dream looks to be going well in about third position, but Credit Crunch and Finney Maguire now has gone into a clear fourth place, and as they do so up at the top of the hill, it's Pennies from Heaven being there from the drop of the flag. Vodka's gone 2 on the inside, Credit Crunch, then we go to Molly's Dream on the inside then. On the edge up on the outside we've got what Sneaky Snake is trying to come, but on a Psycho Bob is running on, and Minnie May and Eat the Evidence going back through the pack as Miss Wonderful finishing fast. Then we have Pennies from Heaven is trying to come through as they set sail by the judge for the Bean Bone Ton. Being there from the drop of the flag, it's a good performance out in front by Darren Egan, it has to be said, to Drive on Georgie. We told you this one yesterday, but he seems to be coming better today. But up on the outside then coming with another challenge is Molly Dream, and Minnie May settles it down inside the difference, and Minnie May on the outside comes up. Minnie May and Conor in second place on the inside. The long-time leader, Drive on Georgie, close for the third place between Credit Crunch and Psycho Bob.
Back they come then for the Benners Hotel Irish Pony Derby. Over a mile and a quarter, it's gone to Minnie Mee, winner of the race 12 months ago, returning in style. A new man in the lead here, David Geary, about to be taken over by Charlie Farley as Minnie Mee returns in triumph for Edwina Finn, for Conor King, his 5th winner of the festival. Minnie Mee getting up on the outside to beat number 11, Drive on Georgie, I think it was, in second. Conor, this is really flying. She came home well up the outside.
Yeah, I thought I was in trouble there at the top of the
Fast run race.
She had a lot to do, but geez, she's some pony.
Quick and well on the outside. Darren Egan was up the inside, I think, with Drive on Georgie.
Yeah, still turned into the straight. I thought I had a lot to do, but I couldn't have done it without her. She's one of the best 14-2 ponies ever.
Was there a much in the line, Conor?
I think she was well on top in the end, you know.
Quick word with the winning connections, Charlie. She did it well. Looked in trouble for a while.
Yeah, looked in trouble. Jesus, he looked to have no chance coming the top of on the straight coming down.
Drive on Georgie was motoring at that stage.
He was, yeah, but you know, Jerry, this woman, she's a master. She's a master woman. Yesterday, when we were only
touched off by Vodka.
Yeah, when you were only second yesterday, she said the 9 pound would kill the 2 winners yesterday, 2 winners, and she had her spot on. She's 10 years of age, her second time that she's won the pony derby here, and Jesus, she's some pony.
So the result of the 2 races follows. First was number 5 Minnie Mee, returned there at 3-1 favourite. Second was number 11 Drive on Georgie at 5-1, and third was number 3 Credit Crunch at 4-1. 16 went to post.
Joined by Mick Lee just after Minnie Mee had one good winner.
One good winner, thanks to the God, yeah, delighted.
Came home well.
Came home great. Gave a great ride. Top class.
We'll be thinking now about Uncle Dan for the derby.
With the help of God, we're hoping he'll run well anyway.
Very, very impressive down in Broadford.
He was indeed. He was, and he's going well since. Seems to be all right, you know.
The rain, will the drop of rain have eased it a small bit?
That'll help him. That will help him, yeah.
See a good bet?
Oh, I don't know about that now. Doing his best, hope for God.
So the 4th race on the programme is the Paul Gainey race to the value 1,500. It's the local horse race, a distance of 1 mile, and the main sponsors are Paul's Gainey Bar and Dingle Post Office. That's the 4th race on the programme. We'll shortly take in a show of betting and see who they're making favourite for this one. What's the money on, lads and lassies? What are you backing?
We don't know. We don't know.
But that's the derby.
Yeah. Oscar.
There's 2 more races to go.
Races, yeah. I have a parrot called Oscar.
A parrot?
Yeah. So I'll go for number.
I have a budgie called Oscar, yeah.
Yeah.
Massive betting ring in here at the moment. This is the local horse race, the 4th race here of day 3 of Dingle. Looking around, it is Rockhopper 6-4 on the various boards, 5-4 on some other boards. Trapatori 5-2, Sarkowski 5-2. The Real Deal, the number 2s at 4-1 there, and Stick a Pin on the others. They're all 4s. Carrick Rosie. So Rockhopper is the one to be on.
How are you? Do you fancy something for the Dingle Derby?
One way.
One way.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of tip around for that one, isn't there?
Yeah, there is, yeah.
Have you any inside information?
No, not really. Just a guess.
How are you?
Hello, how are you?
Dingle Derby, do you fancy something?
If David Keane is a horse from here, no, I fancy him.
Oscar de la Hoya.
That's the one, yeah.
White flag is raised, they're away, they're running first time. Rockhopper gets the best of breaks early on with Pocket Rocket, then Sikorsky up on the outside, Trapattoni between horses, going further wide on this side, Luke Dempsey, and changing times, and that's the Oric Cussy whips them in. As they get the belt, they'll have one complete circuit to go. Rockhopper is ready to Melly Gallop from the off. Trapattoni's gone through on the inside, the Pocket Princess, and we go to Sikorsky. The Real Deal makes up ground next, and changing times, whipping them in. Carrie Cussy, very reluctant to get about its work. Rockhopper on the inside with Trapattoni now moving up on the outside to throw down a challenge, going very well at this point in time as they go up Hartbeck Hill, and the saddlers have definitely slipped on Pocket Princess and Pat O'Donnell. He'll have a good day if he can get this one together and pull it up. By God, he's a good young fella. He's this one pulled up. Pocket Princess saddle slipped in this one. Carrie Cussy back in the parish of its own. Improves the position off the Beanbone turn. It's Trapattoni with Rockhopper trying to come back into contention. In third place is the Real Deal with Sikorsky finishing fast in 4. And then we go back to changing times in 5, 6, then Carrigacossy off the legendary Beanbone turn. Up on the inside, coming again there, there's a titanic struggle. Megan Carberry tries to nip the rail on the inside, and Rockhopper from up on the outside. We've got Trapattoni finishing fast. It's changing times, and Sikorsky's coming for another parish. Sikorsky is really finishing fast. Changing times and Sikorsky, but Rockhopper has first break on the inside. Inside the final few hundred yards. Will the pulse come in time? Rockhopper from changing times. Sikorsky, then we go back to Trapattoni, back to the next one, finishing there, changing times, and finally back to Carrigacossy and the one.
And here she comes, Megan Carberry, after the local race here in Dingle. She's off the mark. Megan Carberry and Rockhopper for David Granville. Specialist here in Dingle over the years. An impressive performance under a fine drive from Megan Carberry. Megan, you're off the mark.
Yeah, thank God. It's been stressful over the last couple of days. It's been frustrating and getting closer and closer. But
When it comes, it might come in the Derby as well.
oh, I hope so. That'll be something else.
Would the ground suit him? See you, sorry.
The ground, CU doesn't mind the ground. It's the type of horse that he'll be a good horse. He'll go on any ground.
David, Rockhopper, really good horse and loves the Dingle air.
Yeah, really got on well today with Megan Owen. Just clicked on the deal.
Kept going really strongly up the straight. Cullum's horse is coming after you.
He was, yeah, with enough in hand.
So the result of the fourth race is as follows. First, number 1 was Rockhopper, returned to 6-4. Second was number 2, the Real Deal, 4-1. Third was number 5, Sikorsky at 5-2, and 7 went to post.
Quick word before the Derby. You're mad. Joe Doyle in great form. The horse in good form. He has to go well.
Everything's gone well, yeah.
The ground suit him.
The ground suit, yeah. He loved the ground.
And he'll get the trip hopefully.
Hopefully.
If you weren't your man, what would you be on?
Probably see you.
And Oscar de la Hoya, the big local hope as well.
Well, you can never trust Davey. Yeah, he pulls a good one.
So the fifth race on the programme, the one prior to the Derby, the Tom Crean's Lager, the 12-2 Hands Derby to the value of £1,000. The main sponsor are the Dingle Brewing Company. So as we'll take a show of betting very shortly to see who they're making favourite for that one. And it's, as I said, it's the one prior to the Derby.
Joined here before the Derby by Eula Dare and by Mike Sayers. Eula, the moment is getting near.
Well, it is indeed.
How are the butterflies?
There's about 130 wee men in my stomach kicking them off me. They tell me I have no chance that Oscar de la Hoya is going to romp home. So good luck to them.
We can see the betting on the fifth race, the one prior to the Derby there. We look around, even money, you can have a pair of jacks, and any of the boards around here is even money. Take the chance of 9-4, 6-4 in some boards. 2-1 may need to the tail of trees, and just look at Silver Joe's at trees also, and basically pair of jacks is the local horse, the local pony to take this race to 12-2 Hands here in Dingle.
Two well-known punters here in Dingle before the Dawn Milk Dingle Derby. Bosco.
How do you do?
Put the house in what?
Oh, the syndicate horse, JB Kane.
Oscar de la Hoya.
Oscar de la Hoya.
Won't be beaten.
Won't be beaten. Guaranteed.
White flag is raised. He's left them off and running, and ones that don't get the best of breaks there. Pair of Jacks has dug its heels in, folks. If you have backed it, it won't be running this afternoon. Pair of Jacks refused to start, and he was under starter's orders. Take the chance is the one early on for young Dennis Lenihan. Up on the outside, then Infinite, we have tail to tail on the inside. Running a great race there is Kyle Sandra, Kyle's Carney Scarlet, being followed in by the legendary Maniac. Then we have coming, thanks Grandad's making ground. Cara McCarrissigan is really enjoying her first visit to Dingle. She's in 7th place. The Tiny Tots are really beginning to join themselves, and Ben Daly and Arjan, by God, they're all getting at their steam up the hill at the far side as they do so. He's a stylish young fella, this young Dennis Lenihan, as he goes to the hill on number 2. It takes the chance. Coming up on the outside is tail to tail in 3rd place. Then Kyle Sandra Abbey, then going for Maniac is getting closer, and that's the other. Tara McChrisigan is coming from off the back, dancing there up there also. The Arjan, they're coming across. Any of these has never gone into the legendary Beanbone turn as they will in time to come. They're beginning to be bobbed along now. Thanks Grandad's made up remarkable ground as well up on the inside to go into a clear 4th place for Sean Corby. He's eating the ground. He's like butter on toast as they come off this legendary Beanbone turn for the Tiny Tots Derby. The future stars of pony racing, and here they come as they set sail for the judge. Give them a resounding Dingle cheer. It's tail to tail up on the outside, then on the inside. Finishing fast is they take the chance nearest the rail. Thanks Grandad's finishing very fast on the inside. Sean Corner relentless ground inside the final field. 100 yards, and thanks Grandad will give Sean Corby his first Dingle winner. Tail to tail is 2nd, take the chance is 3rd. The legendary Maniac is 4th. Kyle Sandra Abbey is in 5th place. In 6th place, Ben Daly and Arjan and Tressa Tara McChrisigan.
The excitement here in Dingle after the Tiny Tots Derby. Mighty spin.
Mighty spin, good rider. And
up the inside all the way.
Well, rides out in Mick Halford and very well taught.
Very shortly now, we'll welcome back the latest star of the Dingle Festival, to Sean Corby, to Thanks Grandad. Put your hands together and raise the roof for Sean Corby's won it for Tony Began. Tony, you're a hard man to beat in Dingle.
Wild ponies, I love them.
This fella, he'd run well. I think I saw him running with a Ballingarry somewhere in Tipperary there earlier in the year.
Yeah, that was his first run. He's a lot of ability. He's very closely related to the Pie. And
I wouldn't make him too bad. This fella quickened really well up the straight, gave him a good drive by. The other pair were battling it out.
The starter, he wouldn't be used to starts. He gave him a very cool ride. He didn't burn him up, and he has a good turn of foot like the Pie, and he just turned it on there coming home.
Sean, well done. You gave him some ride.
Thank you. Yeah, he picked him up along the back fairly easy, and
the other two seem to be battling it out. The 2 Cork ones.
Yeah, I know. He started to pick up, but he started to just get a little bit tired there coming up the straight.
You got a great sweep up the inside.
Yeah, I got a good out run.
And you were going away at the line.
Yeah, he done it well, alright.
How old are you, Sean?
14 next month.
So the result of the 5th race, the Tom Green's Lager for the 12-2 hands derby, is as follows. First was number 5, Thanks Grandad, returning at 5-2. Second was number 1, Tail to Tail at 5-4. Third was number 7, Take the Chance at 9-4, and 9 went to post.
The upcoming race this afternoon is the big one, of course. It's the Dawn Milk Dingle Derby, and I have just found the favourite right here. So get your money on, folks, and take your chances. The world is your oyster.
Dingle Derby, do you fancy something?
Yeah, I've got a tip from a few people I've been talking to. Give me a tip. Shall I give me a tip?
That's what we want to hear.
All right. Somebody said to me, "See you."
The Dingle Derby. It's Oscar.
You're an Oscar De La Hoya man.
Oscar De La Hoya man, yeah.
What's the good thing for the Derby, Michael Reardon?
Oscar De La Hoya.
What price?
Generally 2-1, 9-4.
2-1.
Yeah.
What's anything else now?
I think the ordinary man could be the danger.
You being nibbled at?
A bit, a small bit.
What about your mare?
Well, up and tripping, up and grade, but he was impressive Friday night. So
a whisper going about Dingle this morning. He's the one, and I
haven't heard it.
And that's coming from the horse's mouth. Michael Reardon is the inside track, so it's Oscar De La Hoya, Davy Keel's horse, is the one to beat.
Pat O'Donnell, man of the moment, Oscar De La Hoya.
Yeah, hopefully he'll run well now.
Ran really well the other night.
Yeah, second in the mile.
He might surely do it better over 2.
Hopefully.
Luke Dempsey, Neon Tiger, has his turn finally come in Dingle?
Hopefully, the ground's right for him, so it should.
Jane Fitz, you're on.
Man,
One well up in the beach in Lewisburg a few weeks back.
I didn't see it, but heard about it.
Joe Doyle, you're mad, big local hope.
Yeah, hopefully run well.
Gary Boyle will be celebrating for the next 12 months if he does.
He probably will.
Number 1 will be Peroni, Lee McKenna. 2 CU will be the Mount of Megan Carberry. 3 then one way. Number 3 will be Neon Tiger, the penalty runner. 12 pounds, an awful lot to carry weight. Then number 4 will be Johnny Buck on one way. 6 Tip Top Tom will be the Mount of Ono Sullivan. 7 Swiftly Mac Darren Egan. 8 will be Ordinary Man, Lean Kaler, second in this last year. 9 Patch a Star, we'll call him anyway. Paul Leckie. 10 will be Mana, the Mount of Shaney Fitz. 11 will be Rusky Garrod Bruder. Then we will go to He's the One. Will he be the one for Conor Orr this afternoon? 13 It Takes Time and Ciara Mannion. And then 14 Reliable Man. All the men are here. And Jordan Benson. 15 Moving Times. Oscar Chirac. 16 Oscar De La Hoya. It would take Davy Keane to get a name like that. And Pat O'Donnell. 17 Rosie O'Grady and the highly talented Richie Condon. Then we go to your ma, Joe Doyle. 19 is Little Man. Will be Luke McGuinness. 21 Euro King, Euro champion Noah Murphy, his first ride in the Dingle Derby. And 22 will be Conor King on the number 22.
The Derby for 2011.
Well, if we have a horse on it, we're just hoping for a good run, but I'd say the favourite will be hard to beat. CU, Ordinary Man. Sure, 10 minutes, we'll know the best horse wins.
What's the Malone tip for the Derby?
Oscar De La Hoya.
Quick tip from the north.
I'll take a chance with Peroni.
Good value?
Oh, well, I'm hoping, just hopeful.
Clear the track now, all back behind the barriers. They're away and running in the 2011 Dawn Mill Dingle Derby, and a wall of horses are approaching us where CU takes it along at the early stages. Also up there we've last night's winner Neon Tiger up on the outside. Then It Takes Time for the widest. He's the one, and that's the order as that past the pack stands in Dingle for the first time. CU on the inside from in between, coming up on the outside. It takes horses with Neon Tiger gone 3. Peroni is niggled along in 4, and Little Man got a bit of a bang there as they go out into the 5 furlong mark. CU on the inside from It Takes Time. Then we go to up on the outside Reliable Man, Neon Tiger. Then on the inside Patch a Star for the wide. Then we have Darren Egan swishing along bravely on Swiftly Mac at the top of Heartbreak Hill. Further back then to Peroni on the inside. Then we have a Johnny one way being tracked by. We have coming through Moving Times. Then we go back to Mana, He's the One on the inside. Then we have up on the outside Uncle Dan is getting closer. Then Rosie O'Grady's Yellow Colours as they come off the Beanbone turn. Euro Champ is well back and out the back there. Euro Champ Rusky is well back, and back in the pack at the early stages is Ordinary Man that passed the point of departure as they descend up the home straight. CU Megan Carberry in the inside from up on the outside. Ciara Mannion, and It Takes Time 3. Then we go to Luke Dempsey. Luke Dempsey is on Neon Tiger, and then we catch a Star, Paul Leckie, Reliable Man, and Jordan Benson. Swiftly Mac Darren Egan up on the inside. We have a one way, and Johnny Burke is getting closer. Moving Times and Oscar Chirac has been asked for an effort, and Oscar De La Hoya is getting closer all the time as they make the descent past the former 5 furlong mark. Your mare's improving slightly as well, and then we go to Little Man is trying to get a wee bit closer at the top of Heartbreak Hill out the back. Your mare's finding this very, very, very tough at the top of the hill, and as it coming down the fast side, Joe Doyle and going back through the pack there. We have Tip Top Tom is not tipping along very brightly at the descent of the far side. It Takes Time from CU, then going 3. We have Mana from up on the outside, and improving steadily through the pack is Oscar De La Hoya on the inside. Then coming with a run. It takes time. It's trying to come into it up on the outside. We have Shaney Fitz is pressing along there as well on Mana, and that's the order they set sail for the judge. They've got a couple of laps to go, I think, and as they settle down, there's one pulled up at the far side of the track. Owen O'Sullivan, tip-top Tom, he's not in the best of shapes. They get the bell, I think, next time as they go out into the country. It's ding-a-ling-a-ling time in the Derby, and Oscar De La Hoya from Neon Tiger up on the outside. Your man's gone 3, then being pressed along. It takes time. Getting closer, then Manus trying to come through with a rattling run out of the pack and trying to come again. Then Ordinary Man. Uncle Dan is running on gamely, and then from the pack we've got Rosie O'Grady. She's the one. Rusky's been niggled along. Going back is a CEO. Moving times won't be moving anywhere this afternoon. Euro champ at the top of Heartbreak Hill, 3 furlongs from home. It's Oscar De La Hoya from your man going 2 up on the outside. Then is Neon Tiger. Then we go back to Manus finishing fast. It looks to be between them. Ordinary Man, Uncle Dan is coming from off the pace, and then we go to Swiftly Mac. Back to Johnny Buchan, one way. Past the legendary Beanbone turn, 2 furlongs left. Your man looks to be up in front from up on the outside, going very wide. Then Manus coming back. We Swiftly Mac is trying to come through between horses, but Joe Doyle and your man's coming. 2 furlongs from home. It looks running for the minor places. Your man and Joe Doyle come in second place on the inside. Why Ordinary Man is second, in third place Mara. Uncle Dan is 4th, Neon Tiger is 5. In 6th place up on the outside. He's the one from one way. Swiftly Mac, Rosie O'Grady.
The Dunmilk Dingle Derby of 2011 stays local. It stays in Dingle, and it goes to a Tipperary jockey, to Joe Doyle, to your ma for Gary Boyle. He's won it in some style. Winner of the local race here on Friday night. Down to Gary Boyle, to Joe Doyle. What a weekend he's enjoyed here in Dingle. Jim, mighty victory.
Absolutely fantastic.
We won.
A small few pound on again. I didn't double up rightly.
He won well in Ballingarry. He won well here Friday night.
Yeah. I think they had a bit up their sleeve the whole time.
Well done to Jim Doyle. Joe, many congratulations. A moment you'll never forget.
Never, ever. It's brilliant.
They went some speed. They went some speed early on.
They went a grand pace, and it suited us well.
Where were you early on, Joe?
I dropped out there. I'd say I was 9th or 10th, and I just crept in all the way, and it was brilliant. He did it.
He really flew home.
He did it. It was brilliant. He's an unreal turn of foot, and
were you always confident he'd stay 2 miles?
There was a bit of a question mark, but because of the pace they went early, I had no fear.
One of the greatest young jockeys of the future, Joe Doyle! The trainer of the Dunmilk Dingle Derby, winner for 2011. He did it in some style.
Yeah, he did it very well. Fair play to Joe. He gave him a very good ride. Went down the inside the whole way and took his time.
You always confident he'd stay?
Yeah, we are. Yeah. He won his 1.5 mile races.
As Gary Boyle receives the trophy for the Dunmilk Dingle Derby of 2011 with Joe Doyle. Gary, you were very tough all week. You were telling us he mightn't stay and he mightn't like the ground and he mightn't do this, that and the other, but he did it all.
He done it. It's all up to Joe and Mikey Kindy that trained him. Mikey Kindy put in the work to him all year. And
real good horse?
Real good horse, yeah.
Have you him long, Gary?
It's about 10 months now.
And
we're keeping him.
He's one of the most impressive Derby winners of recent years because they went a fair old lick.
They went a good lick, yeah, but Joe knew what to do. Joe knows the horse and he can ride the horse, Jerry. And
where's the place to be in Dingle tonight?
Barnasrada tonight.
Barnasrada tonight for Gary Boyle, the winning owner of the Dingle Derby, winner your ma for 2011.
The result of the Dunmilk Derby is as follows. First was number 18, Yurma, returned at 6-1. Second was number 8, The Ordinary Man at 5-1. Third was number 10, Mana at 7-1, 21 to post. I'm being joined here by the Frenches, all the way from East Yorkshire.
Correct, yeah, from East Yorkshire. We pony raced at Ascot yesterday, but we came across to Dingle for today. Last year we were here for a couple of days, but with racing at Ascot, we could only get here for today, but we've had a great day. really good day.
And this young man is Alex, and you're very much involved in horse and ponies.
Yeah, I've been pony racing in the UK for 4 years now, and it's been going quite well. Had about 20 winners now and 80 odd rides.
Give me your impressions of Dingle now, what you've seen.
It's crazy. It's brilliant though. The jockeys are just the tightness of the bends and everything. It's incredible, and they're quite brave, I think, as well.
So the 7th race on the programme is just coming up after the Derby there, and what excitement we did have. Congratulations to Gary Boyle, your man, Joe Dial. It's the P&T Fitzgerald race and the Corny Criminals Trophy to the value of 1,500. It's an open horse race. The distance is 1 mile. The main sponsors are Paddy Fitzgerald, Home Value Hardware and Central Supermarket. Very shortly now we will go for a show betting as we wait the best dressed lady. Hugh O'Neill, what are you making favourite now? Che Guevara again?
Che Guevara, he should defy a penalty. And then you have the horse from the Midlands. Tell the difference. It's between the two.
So there you have it. Che Guevara is nailed down again to do the business here in this race.
Best dressed lady this year, 2011, went to Sandra O'Sullivan. It was very hard to choose this year's winner, but I liked Sandra's outfit because I thought it was very fun, pink, vibrant, and she's always smiling. And she wears it well. Lisbol and Texas, yes.
Dual nationality.
Dual nationality, yes. Yeah.
I am now.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Did you make the hat yourself?
Oh, no. I'm sorry, I'm not that talented. I'm a nurse. I can put an IV in you, okay, but making a hat's another story now.
Maybe you could straighten my bad back, so.
That might be a bit scary too. But if you come to our pub, I can give you pints and then maybe you can do it yourself.
He's left him away and running. Borna Schroeder gets the best of breaks early on. Little Annie didn't break that well. Billy Bob is up with the pace with KJ's boy. Che Guevara is in the centre of the track as normal, and also up there Rockview Flyer up on the outside. Gizmo's making a forward move as is Carlos Santana. They get the bell, I think they'll have one complete circuit to go. On the inside, Billy Bob, between horses is Gizmo. Up on the outside then and trying to come through there. We have Darren Egan and Carlos Santana running very wide. There was Luke Dempsey and Miss Beebe going into the 5 furlong mark, and as they do so, up front at the far side of the track, Billy Bob leading them a clean pair of heels. Carlos Santana's then tell the difference. Then we go to Gizmo. Then we go to, coming through the pack there is a Rockview Flyer at the top of the Tarbreak Hill. Gizmo's trying to come through, Rio's running on through horses. Capra Dian is trying to come through, Top Hill Dancer. And that's the order at the descent at the far side of the track. Johnny Burke is trying to get a rattle with his way through. On cruise ship is Emmead Beanbone turning past their point of departure. The front two have been there from a long way out, and they're coming up the home straight on the inside. We're looking for the Jolly. He's some way back at this point in time. On the outside there, Darren Egan riding a great race here this afternoon on Carlos Santana for Mick Raftery. He the placed horse in the Derby. Carlos Santana is going to upset the odds. Darren Egan gets another winner here this afternoon. Will be probably the easiest he has. The consistent Carlos Santana in convincing style. Billy Bob is second. Close for the third place up on the inside. It could have been number 2. Shaney Fitz was very, very close. Cruise ship. We'll give you the third and fourth. It was very, very close coming through there.
Back they come then after the P&T Fitzgerald race for the Corny Cremens Trophy, and Darren Egan enjoying a tremendous festival, and what a win for Mick Rafferty. Great win here with Carlos Santana, been running really well all the year, and he's got a Jura award here with a Dingle win. Darren, you're motoring in these winners?
Yeah, 3 winners now so far.
Carlos Santana, that was a really good performance.
Yeah, nice horse, big strong galloping horse. He just picked up and went on, done his job.
You've been running well all the year in the Midlands?
Yeah, well this is my second time riding. I rode him Friday, and he just ran into traffic difficulties, and today...
A lot of scrimmaging the first night?
Yeah. Sorry?
There was a lot of scrimmaging in those bends the first night?
Yeah, it's nearly worse today now.
So the result of the 7th race there, the P&T Fitzgerald race in the Corny Criminals Trophy, is as follows. First was number 12, Carl Santana, returned to 6-1. Second was number 14, Billy Bob, also 6-1, and Billy was not. Third was number 10, Kappa DM, 6-1, and 15 went to post. Willie, a quick word with you now after the Derby there. Was that a good result?
Well, he wasn't actually last in the race, but I'm delighted for the winner because he's a great old trier there. He's a couple of ponies, and
He's a great supporter of the game, the owner of the winner. He's a chip shop there in town.
Gary, yeah.
Gary, and he had a lot of money on it.
Coming to the 8th race on this, the final day of Dingle 2011, is the Born Estrada race and the Billy Fitz Memorial Cup to the value €1,500. The main sponsor is Dahi and Patricia Ganey. This race has been divided, so Division 1 will shortly head for a show of betting for Division 1 of the 8th race. Now, what do you make in favour for Division 1 of this?
Man of the West, we're making Man of the West favourite on the basis that he was second in the consolation or the confined here on Friday night to the winner of the Dingle Derby.
So I think that's form enough for anything. Yeah, Man of the West, yeah, it was second to your ma. Your ma won the Derby, so take it a line through that and you'll have a winner of Division 1.
He's left them away in running first time, and the consolation a fairly even break up front. Watch Me is up there handily, but up on the outside, Liz Lad, and also coming in between horses is Captain Morgan, where they settle down. Captain Morgan on the inside, from up on the outside. Glenn Keel has come in to take a clear second place. Then we go to Liz Lad. Max Smart follows this one through with Watch Me. Up on the outside, Wait and See, and the one whipping them in at the early stages is here Johnny. Lady Zena's well back. Also back there at the early stages is Swiftly Morgan. As they go into the 5 furlong shoot and meet the rising ground, where they settle down, and as they do so, Man of the West from Glen Keel going 2. Wait and See is 3. Liz Lad is going 4. Coming in then Swiftly Morgan between horses is Watch Me. Keeper Country's been niggled along, pushed along to get a bit closer. Coming off from the pack, then we've Oisin Murphy coming through on Mr. McIntosh. He's as old as the owner. As they go down past Beanbone Turn and settling down. Also handily placed out the back, we have getting slightly balked there with Keeper Country. He is Johnny's back there with Watch Me. And also their Man of the West, who was there for a long time but is beginning to tire. As they come up the home straight, they'll get the bell and they'll have one complete circuit to go. Glen Keel takes them along now from Wait and See, being pushed up on the outside to join in contention. Liz Lad on the inside. Man of the West is coming back for more. Then in 5 is Lady Zena. Getting smartly. Here's Johnny. We told you we'll be making up a lot of ground there. Watch Me. Then on the inside, Keeper Country. But the one really disappointing, Max Smart, doesn't seem to be going anywhere this afternoon. They're meeting the 5 furlong mark, and Man of the West goes on by about 2-3 lengths now. 2 up on the outside is Liz Lad. Then we go to Glen Keel, Lady Zena. Here's Johnny's coming with a run. Wait and See. Captain Morgan, and also trying to come there is Man of the West is coming back into it again at the top of Heartbreak Hill. Mr. McIntosh is going back. Watch Me, very disappointing and well out of the pack as they go down the far side on the inside. The long time leader now headed as they go into the Beanbone Turn at the far side of the track. And as they do so, Wait and See is trying to come through with a run. And also the rest of the pack are beginning to tighten up very much so behind it. It's Wait and See, but here's the Johnny. Liz Lad is there. He's been there now more or less on the drop of the flag. Being pressed on the outside. Here's Johnny's coming with a rattling run. Man of the West is coming back into it and finishing fast as Lady Zena as they set sail for the Jaws. Liz Lad on the inside from up on the outside. Here's Johnny. Luke McGuinness looks as if he may get his first Dingle winner. He's now extending. Here's Johnny on inside the distance. Man of the West is coming back under the flying drive on the inside. And Man of the West looks as if he's got up on the nip of the line to Pip. Here's Johnny in third place, Liz Lad. Then back through the rest of the pack. Finishing fast there was Captain Morgan in 4th place.
First division then of the Born Estrada race in the Billy Fitz Memorial Cup. It's another local winner, another one for Conor King, for Joe O'Brien. It's Man of the West and Conor King. That was a great performance.
Yeah, he got a very good ride from Conor, in fairness. He was going wide with him for the better ground, and the 2 in front slipped off the rails, and he's got him in, and I'd say he got more interested then when he got the horse on his outside. He was a bit tighter and it helped him.
Kept on really strongly up the straight.
Yeah, but
2 others were after.
The bit of horses around him, I'd say, helped him too. When he got him in there on the rails, and the horse just close to him on his outside.
Conor, that was a good performance.
Yeah, it was nice now, and Joe, I would like to thank Joe for letting me ride him, and I just got to ride there this morning.
He had been running here, I think he ran in a local race earlier in the week.
Yeah, he was second to your man there during the week, so the
form was good.
Farm worked out well, yeah.
And he kept going well up the straight, the other 2 were after you?
He did, yeah, I just got to run off the inside there and he flew home.
The result of Division 1 of the 8th race is as follows. First, number 11, Man of the West, returned the 2-1 favourite. Second was Number 19, Where's Johnny at 4-1. Third was number 7, List Lad at 6-1. 12 went to post. So coming up here in Dingle on day 3 is the final race, Division 2, the Borden Estrada race in the Billyfits Memorial Cup. Value €1,500. It's a distance of 1.5 mile. The main sponsors are Dahi and Patricia Gini. And for the last time in Dingle of 2011, we shall hit to the betting ring just to see what's really happening. The betting for the final race of Dingle 2011, we can see Hennessy that evening money there, chips at a 2-1. Just looking down, wonderful tonight, trying to get a price. He's 2-1 as well. So it's a wide open race for the final race. But Hennessy, the uneasy favourite at even money to take the final race of Dingle 2011.
Just reflecting on the Dingle Festival of 2011, a great success.
I couldn't hope for better. The weather and everything is so perfect. We didn't expect it because everybody was saying that this thing is just gone now. After your organisation and everything, you're going to have a tough weekend. But look at it. So we're flying.
So he's supposed to be on Chips' back. Now they're away and he's let them running. Where they settled down, Hennessy's up on the van at the early stages, but coming through then, Wonderful Tonight will lead him up to the judge with Hennessy and company. Then up in the in-between horses, we've got him Couple Topper is trying to make ground up in the outside, and we've Darren Egan, Swanky Frankie, and then Scobie is trying to get into contention, and also trying to move through there is Thanks a Million as they go out into the country. And as they do so, on the inside, Ono Sullivan and Gold Digger, well back to the early stages and the descent up the far side of the track. It's Wonderful Tonight from Uncoupled Topic going to, then improving on the outside, they are near the outside. Close Encounter is getting closer at the top of Heartbreak Hill and the descent at the far side. Hennessy's gone back into about 5th place, and Shane Fitzgerald is trying to come through and around the fuchsia, going down the far side on the descent towards Beanbone Turn. They're going to Queer Lick in this Consolation Mile and a half, and the one out the back there at this point in time is Scobie. They're going past their point of departure and they're going to Queer Lick, it has to be said. Spread across the track, they're going very wide. Paddy Stringer and Leona's Pride now comes up to join issue. Between horses then we've Darren Egan, and he is moving along, and Swanky Frankie. And Couple Topper comes next to Grey. Hennessy's been niggled along for a run on the inside. Is Wonderful Tonight, and Wonderful Tonight passes the bell with one complete circuit to go, and 2 more coming up. And Chips is back, is getting closer as well for Luke McGuinness, and the one whipping them in, Scobie's well back around the fuchsia's gone back, and Couple Topper, the light has gone out, and that one Gold Digger being bobbed along. But up front on the inside, Paul Leckie now takes it up on Thanks a Million as they set sail for Heartbreak Hill for the last time. From up on the outside then we have Pat O'Donnell is moving swiftly through on Falco to take a clear 2nd place. And then Close Encounters is going 3, Wonderful Tonight is going 4, Chips is back, is moving 5, Hennessy under a drive in 6, Leona's Pride is 7, Gold Digger is the one making late ground and it's gone into clear 6th place now. The rest of them strung out like a line of washing down the far side of the track. Up front, Thanks a Million bowls along from Falco going 2, coming back again for more is Wonderful Tonight up on the outside. Chips is back, has gone into 4th place, then up on the inside, Close Encounters, Hennessy goes very wide off that bend in between horses then and trying to come back. We've got Gold Digger further back then and running on late again is Leona's Pride, and you can be forgetting about the rest of them. On Couple Topper, Scobie won't be winning. Inside the distance, Swanky Frankie won't be winning either, and you can forget about around the Joshua. But inside the distance, Wonderful Tonight goes on by about a length and a half. What a great day for young Joe Doyle. Another winner. Wonderful Tonight takes it in convincing style. In 2nd place, Thanks a Million up on the outside. Chips is back. Then we go back to Gold Digger, back to Falco, Close Encounter, Hennessy, Leona's Pride.
The final race here in Dingle for 2011, and it's gone to the Derby winning jockey, to Joe Doyle, to Ger O'Connor. Wonderful Tonight winning here in Dingle for the 3rd year in a row. Winner twice on the opening night, and 3rd this time round, but it's closed the meeting with a bang for Ger O'Connor and for Joe Doyle. 24-12, 2-16, 24 Wonderful Tonight, 2 Chips is back. In 3rd, Thanks a Million, and 4th was Gold Digger. Joe, you like Dingle 2011?
Yeah, it's gone great for me. And
how many winners is that, Joe?
that's I think number 5 for the weekend. So.
And this one wonderful tonight, toughest teak?
She is. She battled all the way, and she doesn't really like the stick too much. So I just kept changing my hand, and she battled away well. And
that was a real good race.
It was brilliant.
Thanks a million. Hennessy, they were all in there.
They were all in there, and I just like to thank anyone who gave me rides over the weekend, and especially the winners. It's been brilliant, and thanks very much.
Great day here in Dingle.
Oh, I tell you.
Ger's a good enough trainer.
Hey, we go for a drink tonight, mother. You know I'm not sure they don't.
A double whiskey.
Yeah.
A double whiskey, Ger. Ger, wonderful tonight, toughest teak.
Oh yes, guaranteed.
We were here for the last 2 years before
that. To the boys, put the money on tonight, is it?
And you landed it. What price was she? 3-1.
He went up with the money. Where did he go?
He's gone, it's it. Well done to Ger O'Connor. Wonderful tonight in Dingle 2011.
So the result of the final race, Division 2 of the 8 race, is as follows. First was number 24, Wonderful Tonight, returned to 3-1. Second was number 12, Thanks a Million, at 6-4. And third was number 2, Chips is back at 2-1. 12 went to post, and that completes the racing for Dingle 2011.
The presentation about to be made then for the champion lady jockey of Dingle for 2011 to the great Megan Carberry, sponsored by Tommy O'Callaghan, our course commentator, and by Colm O'Connor. Then the presentation about to be made, the reserve champion, the runner-up in the Jockeys Championship for Dingle for 2011. It goes to Joe Doyle, presented once again by Tommy O'Callaghan and Colm O'Connor. Joe Doyle, what a weekend he's enjoyed here in Dingle, winning the day. And now the presentation about to be made to the champion jockey of the 2011 Dingle Festival. It goes to Connor King, 6 winners on the board. Presented once again by Tommy O'Callaghan and Colm O'Connor.
3 days of great racing. Sum it all up for me now, Dingle 2011.
Dingle 2011, I said it already on a great on on Friday morning. If they all went out on Sunday evening the same way that they came in on Friday evening, everything from the Dingle Race Committee point of view would be a bonus. It's been what can only be described as a phenomenal weekend's racing in Dingle. For a small town in the economic times that we live in, that people are able to come together. There's a lot of work goes into it. There's the committee, there's the landowner, the stewards, the whole lot, guards, ambulance drivers, everybody, including CR Videos. The amount of effort that you put into it, it's greatly appreciated. But without the sponsorship, without the effort, I mean, look at it, it's a small town. As I said, it was a great weekend's racing, and once they all went out the same way they came in, everything after that is a bonus.
And this was the bonus being a Dingle Derby winner.
Yes, it was nice to see it coming to Dingle. It's a long time. I think the 1950s was the last time Paddy Curran won the Dingle Derby one time with a horse called Silkut. Way back to the different race that time. But just modern times, it's very, very difficult to do, and well done to the people that won it. They deserve all the credit they get for winning it.
Johnny Daly, one final word from you.
Well, it's been a brilliant weekend racing, fast and furious. We had the weather, and ever since Friday night they've been absolutely lifting, and I suppose today was the real crowning moment from the 12-2s up with Sean Corby, the 13-2s the last day with the pie up to the Derby, Joe Doyle, another winner, Connor King, whole heap of winners. That was a brilliant festival.
A brilliant festival, says Johnny, as indeed said Tom. So for CR Videos from Tony on camera, Andrew on camera, Christy on camera, Johnny and myself, we try and Mr. Commentator himself from Dingle. Until we see you again from CR Videos from Dingle 2011. It's goodbye. Safe home.
I've been waiting patiently for him to come and get it. I wonder if he knows that he can stay it on with. I knew I had my money from the very beginning. Catch this opportunity so you and me can feel it good. If you're ready for the dollar you get, push the button and let me know before I get to my head and go. You know this is the freak that I'm control. I'm busy showing him what he's been missing. I'm kinda showing off, always full of attention. My sexy ass has got him in the new